What's up? This is Rap Hits, and so DJ Pat, he's trying to say it wasn't him that did that to Takeoff. Now, he might be onto something because there does seem to be a lot of shooters in that building that night. I'm hearing at least 3 shooters. Little Cam, they're trying to clear as being a shooter, but he might have been one too. Who knows? But it sounds like Miko Bands might have been a shooter, and then it sounds like Pat was a shooter. But with Pat, it looks like he's blasted off before in a situation for self-defense. It looks like he almost got robbed and he had to slump an op that was trying to rob him or something. So he's been known to, to go to action when it's time. Like, this isn't the first time Pat's been involved in a situation. So he will bust that pipe if he has to. It's documented. So I think he probably busted his pipe that night, but he's trying to say he didn't hit Takeoff though. So who did he hit then? Would he hit the air? Like, I mean, there was several people that got hit, so I'm not so sure he's gonna get out of this one. Takeoff, well, the way the prosecutors were trying to make it sound like Pat intentionally took out Takeoff, an innocent bystander, and I don't think that's what happened. I don't think anybody was targeting Takeoff. It doesn't seem like that would have happened, especially with DJ Pat. I mean, to me, it definitely looks like, well, Little Cam had the beef with Takeoff, and then it was probably like I said in the earlier videos, it sounds like Takeoff was just caught in the crossfire. I don't think anyone intentionally tried to take him out, but that won't get anyone off anyways, because you can't go around hitting unintended targets, even if you're in a self-defense situation. So DJ Pat was granted $5,000 from the courts well, he was complaining that he didn't do it, and the courts agreed to help him out with getting a private investigator to look into everything and try to clear his name. So he wants to clear his name. Now, does that mean DJ Pat is snitching? Well, it's possible. It sounds like, what I get from DJ Pat, it sounds like he's a DJ. It sounds like he's a law-abiding, self-defense, concealed carry permit guy. It doesn't seem like he's out here trying to smoke nobody for no reason. So with DJ Pat, I mean, I could see him snitching. He might know who did it then. If he didn't do it, maybe the police have it wrong. Maybe they got the wrong guy. So it looks like DJ Pat is ready to figure out who did it with the private investigator. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if DJ Pat talks and tells, it looks like he's probably willing to cooperate and start giving names up. So who knows if he is trying to flee the country. Well, some people say he had a DJ gig in Mexico. Other people say he was trying to flee the country. That's what the prosecutors were trying to say. He was trying to flee. But here's the thing. I mean, if he was trying to flee, was he trying to flee possibly from the J Prince people, from the mob ties? Maybe he feels like this is a hot situation. Or maybe it was just a DJ gig like he was trying to say. So, but J Prince Jr., it sounds like he was able to get his name removed off of the bond, no contact bond. Because DJ Pat was ordered not to have no contact with J Prince Jr. That's putting J Prince Jr. name in the mix. It looks like he's involved in this situation for sure, but who knows if it's criminally or if it's a witness thing or what. It's a lot of information that still needs to come out in all this. And who is the police really targeting? I suspect more arrests on the way, possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more arrests on the way. But with this private investigator thing, it looks like DJ Pat's willing to tell everything he saw. I don't know why he didn't just make a deal with his lawyer to tell the prosecutors, but I think they're trying to get his bond reduced, and he wants to be off the list as far as being the fall guy for this. He doesn't want to be the guy that that took out Takeoff. He wants to clear his name of that. He's saying he didn't kill Takeoff, so maybe he hit his intended target. Maybe he is in a self-defense situation, and he hit his intended target, whoever that might have been, because we don't know too much about the other people that was hit, and if they were innocent bystanders as well, or were they actively involved in that situation where, maybe he hit one of them, a person that he intended to hit, and had every right to, according to self-defense. Who knows? But this situation is looking kind of crazy. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of developments coming out in this case. And if DJ Pat does clear his name, that's not going to look good for the police department. They're going to look kind of crazy for making that announcement like he was the main guy, and it turns out that he wasn't. That's not going to look good for that police department. So, yeah, we're going to see what comes of this. Stay tuned. Check out the comment section in the description box for a link to all my Takeoff videos. Go to raphits1.com to get all the latest hip-hop. And make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube. Much more on the way. I'm out.